I'm well. I'm really well actually, and I'm very happy that 25 is actually going pretty well. There's been a lot of nice shows. There's a lot of new productions coming up, so can't complain. Yeah, connect. As the name suggests, it's connecting things. And what is connecting is basically connecting Ferry, old Ferry with new Ferry, with future Ferry. I'm known for trance, but I've done house, techno, ambient, drum and bass, whatever, like everything in between. And the Connect album is sort of like putting all those little genres and bits and pieces together to come up with the new album. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It would be very easy to come up with a new alias for every new track you do. Yeah. I've had that question many times, like, but you do trance on the Ferry Corsten, you do trance on the System F. When is a trance track a Gouryella track? And if you listen to all the Gouryella tracks, they have a certain identity, a certain feel that all of the other Ferry Corsten trance tracks don't have. I don't know if any of you are aware that I also do a side project under Fair, which is more the ambient side, and there's a new album for that in the works as well. I'm not sure if it's gonna be this year, but there's definitely I have a whole bunch of tracks already for that as well. So I'm a busy bee. We're getting the question often. Is New World Punx coming back? Yes. I don't know. Marcus and I talk about it a lot, and the reason why New World Punx existed in the first place. Back in the day was almost like as a protest to the music that was happening and the scene that was happening. We didn't like EDM, big room. We didn't like trance at the time as well. It wasn't going anywhere. We were just putting everything together and just like New World Punx was a product of the moment back then. And right now we are talking like, if we do New World Punx, what's our reason? What's our thing, I think that just grew over the years. The first Gouryella was just Chester and myself, like goofing around in the studio. He was the DJ, I was the producer back in the day. I wasn't really DJing yet, he wasn't really producing yet, and we were just friends and said like, hey, let's do something. And we came up with like the first Gouryella track, which you call it Celestial Trance. I never heard of the title, but I love it.
Every Gouryella track feels like certain heavenly sound.
Exactly. Gouryella means heaven as well.
Exactly.
It's heaven in Aboriginal, in Australian Aboriginal language, right? Or native, let's say. I can't say Aboriginal anymore. The one thing I don't want to forget about Gouryella is that there has also been a bit more of a banging side to it, and everyone's now Gouryella instantly thinks like, oh, it needs to be epic and tear-jerking and stuff. But the set that I played here tonight was not just like all epic. There was a bunch of banging stuff in there too. So it may well be that the next Gouryella is not so epic and it's more like straight. Yeah, I played the new single, the 25th anniversary single in the set today. It's called Marama.
Marama.
Yeah, Marama means moon in Maori.
Okay.
And it's basically a cover of an old song, mostly known for the version that Roberta Flack did in the 70s. I originally made this idea for a 126, so like deeper track. And it was when Mark Schulz was in my studio, and I played that deeper track to him, and he looked at me like, got it all wrong, man. 126, you make this 140, 145. This is your new Gouryella. You have it right here. You just don't understand. This is it. And then I listened to it again to what I did. It's like with a new sort of like mindset. It's like, oh shit, he's right. This is Gouryella. So it's kind of. I gotta be really honest with you. I don't really do listen to Indian artists. However, there's always one instrument that I really wanted to do something with, and it would be a sitar.
Sitar.
Yeah. I mean, it's just such a cool, quirky, like that didgeridoo. There's a bunch of these quirky instruments that really define a region or country. And I think Sitar for India is the one. And there was a charity project attached to this where they were sort of like helping out kids from, let's say, less affluent, layers in society who would never normally have any access to a musical instrument or anything, to just, be able to to make music and to play and to get that inspiration and to have that touch with music. Everyone was at some point on its own little on their own little island.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas some of the techno guys, for example, they were all working together. And,
exactly.
You know, there was this family thing, which we used to have in trance, but then DJ Mac came along and DJ Mac Top 100, and everyone became freaking competitors.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And it's like, okay, how can we just do something where we can put everybody together again? Also, at the time, there was like a strong divide between 128 type of trance and 140 trance, and nothing in between. There was a vacuum.
True.
So I felt like, what if we can put us together and create these really strange sort of collaborations where we can fill that gap? We do something beautiful. We have a great story to tell. You know, we have a reach, and we can actually bring that to charity and make something really beautiful out of it. So yeah, we've done, I don't know, 10 releases or something on that series, and then other stuff came up, you know, a new album, a new Gouryella thing, and then a show and this and that, and then yeah, maybe, you know, never say never. I always say never say never, because I could revive, you know, bring that whole project back to life at some point. I would love to go back to India. I mean, I had a bunch of really good shows. Namely, there was one show, outdoor event in Bangalore, which was absolutely amazing. The crowd, I haven't seen a crowd go out wild like that.
I'm from Bangalore.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought Bangalore was a great vibe. Also, the Enchantment Valley.
Yeah, I was there.
Those were amazing too. I mean, just the nature and the surroundings, and fantastic. So I would love to go back to India at some point again. If you know, I know that India stepped away from this type of sound for a while. But if there's any love growing for this type of music, then I'm here.